Yes, I understand that every life must end on. As we sit alone, I know someday we must go on home. Oh, I'm a lucky man to count on both hands the ones I love. Some folks just have one, yeah, others they got none. Stay with me, let's just breathe. Practiced on my sins, never gonna let me win. Under everything, just another human being. Yeah, I don't wanna hurt. There's so much in this world that makes me bleed. Stay with me, you're all I see. Did I say that I need you? Did I say that I want you? Oh, if I didn't, I'm a fool, you see. No one knows this more than me, 'cause I come clean. Hey everybody, welcome to MT Guitar. Today I want to teach you a song that is so beautiful, Just Breathe by Pearl Jam. Originally the idea came from the soundtrack for Into the Wild from Eddie Veder, who did the soundtrack, and this guitar part was called Swallow Me, based off of the name of a place in Yosemite, Swallow Me Meadows, which I've been to. Absolutely gorgeous place. And then Eddie, of course, wrote lyrics and released this song as Just Breathe. Pearl Jam released it. And so anyway, it's just a absolutely gorgeous piece, also very addicting to play. You just sort of don't want to stop playing it. It's very fun to do this kind of picking where you're really just grooving on an alternating bass with your thumb. Highly recommend playing as many songs like this as you can just to get your finger picking technique up. Make sure you have some of these songs memorized in your repertoire so you can pick up a guitar and play them. That being said, I will be posting an arrangement of this on the Patreon, tabs and stuff and all that. There's plenty of lessons up there for people of all levels and styles. So do check out patreon.com/mtguitar. Big thank you to all the patrons there. Do subscribe. We're trying to grow our channel as always. And I hope you're doing well, having a nice new year. And let's go ahead and zoom in and learn this song. Okay, so tune that you're going to want to learn slowly, because once you get it right, the pattern just continues. One of the things that's so cool about music is that the rhythm of many songs is repeatable. So once you really nail something for the first 5 or 10 seconds, sometimes that carries over for the entire song. So for a pattern like this, Eddie Vedder is brilliantly sort of repeating the same thumb and finger pattern even as the chords and strings change. So pay attention to that to not make it harder. Make sure you're repeating this pattern that I'm going to teach you, all right? All right, so we do a C chord here. Let's get right into the right hand. Let's not mess around too much here and get to the pattern. So we're going to go alternating thumb. Fifth, fourth, fifth, fourth, twice. And then the thumb actually changes for the rest of the time to fifth and third on a C chord. So that's fifth, fourth, twice, then fifth and third. Let's try that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's, then we change to a G chord. So that's the thumb. You can see that's a little bit fast. So we're going to slow it down. And now we're going to add the fingers, all right? Even slower than that. So we're going to pinch the second string with the thumb. And I'm just going to hope that you have the thumb by now. So I'm just going to be mentioning the fingers. Third string after the thumb. Back to second string. Then third string again. See that? Second, third, second, third. So the only one in the downbeat is the first note. That's the second string there. The rest are syncopated on the upbeat. So it's in between the thumbs, right? So it's like down, up, up, up. And it ends up sounding like that. Once you speed it up. Right? See? So this pattern will repeat on different strings, but this is incredibly important. So let's practice this together before we rush ahead. You're going to want to get this down, all right? 3 and 4 and just repeat that, all right? Even slower. Okay, making sense? All right, so after we do that once, right, we go to fifth and first string, and instead of doing the ring finger, which would be my instinct, because I like to play with all my 3 fingers here, you're going to go to the middle finger because we need to keep that pattern going. And the thumb is hopping between the fifth and third strings now, so it's like... So everything is now the same. The pinky's in the 3rd fret, 1st string, but as long as you hop, basically move the thumb and 2 fingers down a string to these, to the 3rd, 2nd, 1st string, you know, it's still middle, index, middle, index. Okay, so that's, see? If you can get that, you're really, believe me, on the path to getting this pattern, because that's essentially it. Now we go open 1st string and then 3rd string again. This time we just go 5th, 3rd on the bass, 5th fret, and you play a D, so that's 4th string open to the 3rd string open. So a little tricky there. So here we go. Ready? Alright, I kind of flipped that 3rd string, but it's like and then you land on a G. Now I'm going to recommend this G. Eddie Veder does it like this. I find that uncomfortable. I'd rather do this. Of course, it's up to you. You could do this if you want. I wouldn't do, well, you can't do this because you really need that 2nd string. All right, so I'm going to do this. 3rd fret, 6th and 2nd strings. 6th and 2nd together. The thumb will now go between the 6th and 4th strings of that G. So no 5th string. So 6, 4, 6, 4. So now 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, just like always. This time pinky goes to 5th fret. Same pattern. Back to 3rd fret. This time open 3rd fret. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, so it's just, sorry, 2nd and 6th string open, 4th string bass, 3rd fret, 4th string bass. So we're not doing the index there. Kind of a cadence to that phrase. So to repeating everything. And I'm going too fast. So we're going to cover this hugely important phrase slowly and then we'll move on. Ready? 3 and 4 and. This is the intro. We'll do it again. Open, 3rd fret. Whoops, sorry. You know the part. All right. Now we start singing and the part repeats. Okay, let me speed it up a little bit just to get through the form. And it's actually quite a few phrases. And then so after some folks have one, the others have none, Now we go to A minor 7. Stay with me. And we basically do the same right hand part, but we have an A minor 7. We go 2nd, 3rd strings, right? Same with the thumb, is basically doing the same thing as C chord, 5th and 4th string. Now go to 3rd fret, 1st string. Open, 3rd fret. Right? Now F. Now we're not doing the bar or the thumb over. It's just it's just this 4-string F here. We're going to do 4th and 2nd strings together. Yeah. We kind of like wait to move up. So 2nd, 1st. No, notice I'm going middle, index, middle on the 1st string. Then you go to 3rd fret. Sorry, it goes to 1st fret earlier. It's like 1st fret, 5th fret, and then you slow down and you go 4th and 1st together, 2nd string, and it's kind of like a rip there, or slow down back to the main part. So that's kind of a lot, right? So let's take it from the A minor 7, nice and slow, 3 and 4 and. Here's the F coming up. 1st fret, 1st, open, back into the part. Right? Now we do a 2nd verse. Now the 2nd time, when we go A minor 7, slow it down for a sec. Open. We don't slow down on the F. Sorry, F. I messed up again. It's 2nd string, so A minor 7. Sorry about that. Now F, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 1st fret. Keep going. Don't slow down. 1st fret, A, open, and then you land on the chorus. So that's 1st fret, 3rd string, thumb, F major 7. So that's 1st fret, 1st string, open, and then thumb, and then you're ready for the G chord. So now G is a little bit different than this G. When we don't have to go to the 5th fret now, so we don't need to do that. We can just do ring and pinky, which is a good thing to do, like this finger, because we need to go to D minor next. So that's G. The thumb pattern is 6 and 4. The fingers are 3rd and 2nd string. We don't need to go to the 1st string, right? So same pattern. 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd. Okay, twice. Did I say that I... All right, now D minor. 0, 2, 3, 1. The pattern is a bit scrunched up here, but it's 4th and 3rd string thumb, 1st and 2nd string fingers. Again, say that I want you. F. Oh, if I didn't. A minor 7. Doesn't really matter how you do the A minor. I did it 1st string. Sometimes I do it 2nd string though, as far as the melody. D minor. Right? This is normal. C. D minor over C. Same pattern except thumb is 5th and 3rd string. G over B. We move the index and middle to the 2nd and 3rd strings. Thumb is 5th and 4th string. Now, the cadence, or the ending of this whole chorus and section is G, 6th and 2nd strings, 3rd frets, bass, no index. 6 and 1st string open, same thumb, 1st fret, 1st string. So make a G7 briefly, back to open. So that's back to the intro, basically the hook. All right, now that you've gotten this far, truth be told, Eddie Vedder, when he plays this live, he almost always skips the 5th fret thing on the C. So he usually just goes. Makes a lot of sense to me, so I totally would consider doing this for instance, at a solo show where it's just a lot of work to do that. Set to that 5th fret, so you can play it like that. So that would just be keep on there, and just keep the pattern going on the 3rd fret for the C, and you land on the G. Okay. I like the 5th fret, to be honest, though. If you can pull it off, it's kind of nice. All right, so that's it. That's the song. Then we have another verse and pre-chorus and chorus, and there's a little bit of a sort of instrumental section that takes over the verse. Then this part at the end, and then we finally end. And I'll write the ending out. I'm blanking on the exact ending right now, but I'll write it out on the tab. Anyway, that's pretty much the song. You can play along at a slower speed. Is a good way to do it with the recording or with my demo, so that you can slow it down on YouTube. That's a good idea, honestly. Try that out and see what you think. See if you can get it down and memorized and in your repertoire. All right, everyone, have a good one. Thanks. Bye.